Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Commodity Futures Report for Wednesday, November the 17th, starting with iron ore here. No change here. We're still expecting further downside for this in terms from wave 4 to wave 5 here. We're looking for 1 and 2 and 3. We're in the middle of 4 somewhere there. And so we expect up days and down days for all of this and then eventually down here. So we're going to still be here for another 2 weeks minimum for all of this. Okay, gold. I think I had that on the other chart here. Right, so US spot gold. So we've got wave 2 here. So we've already had wave 1 and wave 2 here. This is the 100 tick chart. So here I've just counted up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm calling a top in here. I'm putting yesterday I had wave 4 over here, which a bit of a long shot, but that's okay. So an A and a B and a C for wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1 here, back for wave 2, wave 3 here. That can also be placed over here as well for that. I can place way over, it can place to here actually. So a bit of a, in fact, that can also go, I'll have to sort that out, but it doesn't really matter. We've got an impulse wave here, so we can expect well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 here, and then 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we still got, we'll probably get it, it's just really sort of resting there, isn't it? It's like a lazy market. Wave 4, wave, probably something like this, and then the ABC correction here, and then down further from that point. So look for 5 waves down. And I'll move up. Now the 61.8% down here is is down closer towards the 18 here, but we'll probably end up bouncing. Depends how high wave B goes. If wave B goes above the 61.8%, that will tell us that the market is strong, and then the market will just come down to the 1830, which is the top of group 1, and then push up from there. But we do need those 5 waves in there. Otherwise, if it's just the normal 50%, 60% retracement level, then we'll come down a bit lower into 1820 area. So that's where we are with this. So you gold bugs have had a good run, and now there's profit taking going on, and you need to decide what you're going to do about that. But I do also want to say too that if I'm fortunate enough to have this count correct, then this is wave 2, so we're going into orange wave 3, which is minor degree, right? So this is minor wave 2 and minute wave 2. So we're going into minor wave 3 and also minute wave 3 over here. So there will come a time where we've got this wave 1 and this wave 2 over here somewhere. That will probably be a bit larger there. And then we're going to have copy that, then we're going to have copy text, then this wave 1 and this wave 2 here. Now the reason I'm showing you this for is because this will be, we call this, we're in the 3rd wave here now for this, so we're in minor wave 3. So it's the 3rd of the 3rd of the 3rd, and then the 3rd over here. So that's 4 wave 3. So once we get to this point and this point here, then the market's going to really push up quite quickly to that point. It'll push up to the 2000 and above that really quick. So you'll suffer here, but you'll be sad here, and you'll be happy over here for that. Life is a game of happiness and sorrow, and the calendar normally fixes everything, as my mum would say. So yeah, that's sort of where we are. So we just need to chill on this here. So yeah, don't do anything silly. Alrighty. GDX will be the same. Let's just have a little look at GDX. So did we find that? So GDX is the same. A bit easier visuals here. So we were looking at the top of this wave 1 for US spot gold, and this wave 2 pullback here for that, and that's what we're looking at now. So we've got, this is a daily chart, so we've got 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and then we'll go up for 3. So we should see this move up quite nicely from that point. Reminds me I need to get some more new crests on the pullback too. We'll try and build up 500 of them at least in this early stages, and then add to them. So I've only got 100 so far. I know I've got some over here as well, but it's another story. Rightio, so that's gold. So if you look at the Australian video, I did talk about Australian stocks today. Australian gold stocks. I could just have a quick look at where are we here with the metals. I need to make a new gold list stock for this, watch list for this. Now, this was a stock that somebody sent me this morning that they were fortunate enough to build into at 158 here. But this is quite, this move here is quite, you know, it's much the same with most stocks. So they can all be counted a little bit differently. In this case, we can't count up that 1 and 2 like we did in GDX. So in this stock here, we can look at it in terms of from the low here, just on the 15-minute chart, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 and 2 here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in there, anyway, 1 and 2 in here, and then 1 and 2 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we still need a little push up into there'll probably be a bit of a drop here, but once that's picked up, we'll go 3, 4, and 5 up through here. So you just got to kind of look at each gold stock in its own way. Let's just have a look at a couple of others. So this is ABX here. So in this case, this is just a 15-minute chart. We can call up this here as 1 and 2 here, 3, 4, 5, and I'll need to just do that again here for that. It's okay. Oh, in fact, what I'll do is I'll just put that one there and that one there, and that should suffice. And then I can just put this one in here if I can get hold of it. So this is ABX, so it's much the same. So we're looking for a bit of a pullback in here, and then we'll have that nice wave 3. So we should see it zoom along, you know, here quite nicely with all of this. This is the money, that's the money trend here. We're not there yet. So we need the correction, which will just flick everybody out. It'll be short, sharp, and swift. And then we can build to the upside. So just hang in there. Don't overtrade. We'll be focused on this wave 2 pullback with this. Should just have a quick look at silver as well. I'm in this bunch. If anybody's got any other US gold stocks that we can have a look at, not too many. I just want the best ones, the ones that are ranging the best. Silver here. I haven't seen this today, but it's sort of typical sort of stuff here. So, I mean, we're at $25, so there's going to be, there's going to be vibration here. So I was just doing something in the background. mean, I have to say I much prefer that being wave 1 up there as 1 and 2 here than 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for the third wave, fourth wave. But fourth wave pulls back a fair bit, and then the fifth wave here. But I'll just keep an eye on that count. Not going to hurt, just to mull that over. We'll see how far the pullback comes. This here, we counted this here up for 1 and 2 and all up here. It's all a bit dodgy this here, but it don't matter too much. So if you want to add to this position, or you want to get a new position in here, well then that's the trigger that we want. But at the same time, we're looking for some sort of structure here, so we also want to pick it up down here as well. So now that we've got that top in there, we can look at that a little bit cleaner. It's still roughly the same, isn't it? But I think you know, don't wait for it to get in the box. Anyway, let's wait till it finishes anyway. We still got to go. I don't even know if wave A is finished yet. Do you know what I mean? So then we've got to get wave B happening, and so on and so on. So we're not there yet. But if it just runs off, then you need to be long at that point. Don't make no mistake about that. So we don't know if that's finished, and so probably 24.50 or something, just depending on what everything is at that point. So I'm just going to put that in. I'll put it. It's okay buying it at 24.50. Let's pop that over there behind it. Okay, so that's all the gold. Let's look at crude. Probably start building from this. It looks impulsive there, so you could probably build from that point, and then the stop would go under here for that, if that's triggered. I don't know if we need to put wave 4 over here, because we do have a nice impulse wave here, so I just want to allow that to play out. But yeah, the idea would be to build in, you know, through these levels here, just smaller trades in through here for those. And copper. Okay, well, look, as you know, we've been looking for this rally, so maybe we can put wave B here. I haven't pulled it apart on the intraday, so I'll just wait, because it's not really doing any, we're not trading it, you know what I mean? So we just really want to see if we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for wave C or 4, or we get an A and a B and a C to here for in 3 waves for wave C, and then the D wave here, and then the E wave. I don't know which one we're going to get here for this. So we'll just wait, nothing to be done there. We're working that triangle pattern from wave 3 through here. So yeah, we're not done yet. Okay, so next is I can go over to the other charting program over here and have a look at gas in the commodity section, which I've just created. NG. So okay, we've got a blank chart here. So, blank chart's good. We've got this as wave 3 over here, and we're looking for wave 4 over here. So we know that this move down through here is in 3 waves. So we know that it's bullish corrective. We know that we're going to be taking out these tops and heading higher. The question is what type of correction that we've got here. So well, we know we've got this ABC pattern here, and then we've got this correction. We could tie that all into there. So we're looking for wave C to come down here, 5 waves. So I'm thinking we've got wave 1 here, wave 2 here, wave 3 here, wave 4 here, and wave 5 here, and then we're good to go at that point. Yes, wave 4 overlaps wave 1. the only sticking point that I've got with this is this structure here, because I do wonder if we could look at this as the C wave as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and finished, and then just head straight up at that point. So that's all doable. But when I look at this structure in here, I can see that this is the low here, so that's wave 5, 4, and then the third wave in here. So I know here we've got, basically here we've got some sort of 1, 2 in here, one may even be to here, but 1 and 2 and the third wave here, fourth and fifth, we may be able to take it. So I'm thinking that somewhere in this mess here that we've got wave 1 here, wave 2 here, wave 3, 4 and 5 here, and then an A wave and a B wave and a C wave here, and then we've got 5 waves down here for this. That's what I'm thinking. And then we're done. And then we can look for a classic trading levels pattern here to move high, to move higher at that point. This could be counted as 5 waves, as 1 and 2 here, then 3 and 4, and then 5 up here. So then we'd have an ABC back. So what we could do here is we could just go long above there. But I'll just wait. Let's just see how this plays out here first. We're above the 38 point. I know we're above the 38.2%, and I also know too this wave 4 is overlapping wave 1, but I simply don't care because I don't think it's not where we're at. So I'll just wait and see. Just wait and see where we're at with all of this. Just get a bit more information. It's not like we've got a tested support on top of group 1 yet, and that will be one of the things that we'd be looking for. Group 1, 10, 20 and 30 here of the $5 mark. So we're not there yet with that. Okay, nickel, just on the 1 hour chart here. Yeah, as you know, we've just been looking down. We could probably we may have wave B there because if on this 1 hour chart, this is the top, and we're looking for an ABC down here somewhere. So we could look at this as wave 1 here, and 2 here, and 3 here, and 4 in here, and 5 here for wave A. I just don't know if that's going to be an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave back up there. So we could get that, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter at this point. There's nothing here for us. 5, 6, so it can pull back up into that space. It could do that. It could go to there, and then we have our 5 waves down at that point to finish off, you know. Or we just come down from this point. It doesn't matter. We're only interested in this down here, wherever that may be at this point. This is just the daily chart. So we're coming back for this wave 2 here of C, you know. So we've got a lot of work to do here just yet. So there's nothing happening there for that. And of course the US dollar that is pushing higher as well, the DXY. So we've got the count on our website, which is still looking at this as wave 4. That's okay. In this case here, I've got it slightly different with wave 4 and wave 5 here, then looking for an A and a B. And I don't even like this here as well. This wave B could certainly come over to here, and this can go even higher at this point because it's overlapping wave structures. So we'll keep that in mind as well, because it's looking quite nice as the third wave here. But this movement up through here is just not finished yet. Even if we did look at I think it might be a 1 and a 2 kind of thing. We'll hit that trend line, of course, and so definitely going higher, so it's going to place pressure on other currencies in that regard. The numbers up here is 96.50. 96.50 and 97.20. That's all of group 2 there, so 98. So 1, 2, 3, 5 and 8. So probably 1 and 2 in here, like I've got here, but there could be another 1 and 2 in here. But anyway, we can sort that out. But all I can say to you is that we'll probably hit this trend line, bring it back a bit, and then continue to the upside. So it's still trending higher, and that's putting pressure on in commodities. We can see, well, I mean, iron ore is something completely different, isn't it? But we can see it in crude and a few other things. So, alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.